this one's roll.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Hello, welcome back. I'm Mr. Bachtell. Today we'll be reading Never Play Music at the Zoo by John Lithgow. Never Play Music Right Next to the Zoo by John Lithgow. I went to a concert when I was a lad, no older than many of you. I sat with my sister, my mother, my dad, at a bandshell right next to the zoo. The soft summer air was so balmy and sweet. At the program was running so long. That doesn't make any sense. The soft summer air was so balmy and sweet, and the program was running so long that I found myself falling asleep in my seat, despite all the music and song. All at once, the conductor erupted with rage. A band of wild animals was storming the stage. Oh, children, remember, whatever you may do, never play music right next to the zoo. They'll burst from their cages, each beast and each bird, desperate to play all the music they've heard. The lions and the elephants,
The bears and the raccoons,
will steal away the trumpets, the flutes, and the bassoons, replace the musicians, and chase them away. Then they'll sit in the bandshell and play. The monkeys play fiddle, the bison play bass. The percussions were manned by a camel. The yak plays the sax, until red in the face. A surprisingly musical mammal. A surprisingly musical mammal. A surprisingly musical mammal. The bonobo played oboe. The ferret, the flute. The jackal attacked the bassoon. The hippo had chosen the tuba to toot by the light of the silvery moon. Siberian tigers, Mongolian goats, a superabundance of bestial notes. As the animal orchestra filled up the air with chaos, confusion, and clutter, the audience calmly continued to stare, as if nothing was really the matter. I trembled with terror, suppressing a scream, while my parents just sat there enraptured. Oh, how I wished it was only a dream, and those creatures all safely recaptured. But since, by the minute, I'd grown less afraid, I decided to sit back and watch while they played. I imagine there's gonna be some music going on right here. They finished, and each put his instrument down. They bowed and descended the stage. Each shed his tuxedo or evening gown and hurried back home to his cage. Then each reminisced, so grateful and glad, so full of contentment and pride. My mother, meanwhile, strolled away with my dad, but my sister remained by my side. She tugged on my sweater and spoke in my ear. You'd better wake up or we're leaving you here! Oh, children, remember, whatever you may do, never play music right next to the zoo. They'll burst from their cages, each beast and each bird, desperate to play all the music they've heard. No, never play music right next to the zoo. And pay strict attention to rule number 2. Bear it in mind for the rest of your days. Don't fall asleep when the orchestra plays. Thank you. Should I say something else there? Thank you.